You think eventually that thing could be categorized like one of the world,
wonders,
the wonders of the world? Because that thing is pretty wonderful to me. So stupid. Yeah, no, it's awesome. I want to see it. We gotta go back to Vegas.
To be honest, I'll be honest. I have been someone that has never been interested in going to Las Vegas.
Yeah,
Like, I'm like, if I had the chance to go, like someone's like, can you go? We'll pay you. I'm like, oh sure. But I'm like, for me to plan it and actually go, never been like a fan. This makes me want to go to Las Vegas just for that.
Let's go.
I just
Vegas found a way to get
they got me. I just want to go see it in person.
May God bless
the Unqualified Gurus podcast. I am Oscar. This is Danny. I am Oscar.
This role does not let me wrong. Like I don't miss.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Unqualified Gurus podcast. I am Oscar.
This is Danny.
And Mexico won last night.
Mexico won last night, everybody. Yeah. It was a good match. Panama played pretty good. The last two matches against the U.S. and against Mexico.
Nice.
But Mexico played better.
That's why I say you're all in uniform. You say, huh?
I had to ditch the cool hat for the represent hat.
Okay, well, I mean, still a cool hat.
It is still a cool hat. It's still a cool hat. My mom gave me this one, so
yeah. Well, that's cool. I didn't get to watch the game.
You didn't?
No, I had a long ass day yesterday.
A good day though.
It could be. I think I guess overall it's just so. I shot another photography video.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say a photographer. I was like, dun.
Shot the photographer.
Yeah, a photography video.
No, so by the time this episode's out, it should be out already. So I went out to Galveston, and my God, dude, it's gonna get annoying hearing us complain about how hot it's been, but like it's gonna be like I'm pretty sure it's getting ready to be the hottest summer on record. Yeah, so some places are like
we in Houston always breaking records.
Well, it's not Houston, but I'm pretty sure Houston's record would be broken.
Part of it.
Yeah, but whenever I came home, the AC was out. Yeah, so with the heat, and I'm guessing it overworked itself. And
I cut the tree yesterday.
In the heat.
In the heat, it felt good, but I chugged a lot of water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the other day I remember I told you. Well, I know I don't think I said it here in the podcast. You know, the house had a trampoline, and I took it down. I could tell that day I didn't drink enough water because the headache afterwards was just there. Yeah, but yesterday when I was cutting the tree, I was fine. I didn't get a headache. I mean, the tree fell on my head, but that's a completely different thing.
You pulled a Greg Abbott.
Dude, it's funny. Greg Abbott. Look, it's funny because when I was about to get on, it was like a little stepper.
Yeah.
When I was about to get on the stepper, I was like, I should put my phone and record because you never know what happens. At least you have it on video. And I just got on. I forgot. I went inside for something. Went back out. Got on the stepper. Got the chainsaw. And then I thought of putting my phone to record. And I'm like, I need to come back down. Put it. Whatever. And there's this big branch just straight up. And I go, well, if I cut it like this, maybe it kind of falls that way. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And it's a little chainsaw, so you're going. Eventually, the weight of the tree kind of like holds the chainsaw, so the chainsaw couldn't go anymore, and so the tree just kind of started to like slowly fall down, and it was falling this way, and I was like, okay, I just kind of gotta get out of the way, but it slowly started like rotate above me, so I like put my hands on it, and that thing just started coming down, and I just felt it on my head like, and I was like, God, dude, I just start doing this, and miraculously, or it just kept trajectory, like it spin like this, right? Yeah. So I was like, and then he started going this way, and I was like, okay, and it just fell that way, and I was like, oh man, that was a close one.
Whoa. Did it hurt?
No, because it fell very slowly, and I was like, it's slowly, I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to hold a branch that long from the end of it.
Yeah,
it's like holding something from the end. So, but it's not falling fast. So I'm just like, I just have to, and then it's just kind of interesting.
Damn, there would have been no episode a day. It would have been
in the hospital, bro.
Yeah,
at the hospital,
or you could have died.
Well, you never know. I guess I wasn't that up, but yeah, I guess so. We never know. Imagine. But I managed to cut the whole thing, so at least the tall stuff, the stunk, whatever, it's still there.
So I just don't understand why you got rid of the trampoline. I mean, did you not bounce on it? Did you not have fun?
I don't
You think
think.
you're too old for that? You're too cool for it?
I think the knees don't call for that anymore. To be honest,
Okay, yeah,
I used to like growing up. I was like, that's the one thing I wish I had. I remember in Mexico when they would actually have trampolines. Like people would come into town and set them up for like a week or two, and all the kids would go to the plaza and just be like, $5 for 15 minutes or whatever.
Well, that was a thing. Like
Yeah. They would bring like 5 or 6 trampolines by the plaza and just put them in like connected,
Yeah.
so you could jump across between 6 of them back and forth, filled with kids. So I was like, that's so cool. And we moved to the U.S. We moved here to the U.S. We had a big enough yard that we could have one, but at this point I was like, I'm not gonna use it. To be honest.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna use it.
No, I was messing with you. It makes sense.
No, you're good. But how was your photography? How did that go? You made a video, but any highlights outside of the heat?
Yeah, I think I've been getting really, really cool shots of like basketball hoops.
Oh,
Yeah, I forgot to include the image on
I
here.
know
but
there was one basketball hoop that you took a while ago, and you were so happy with that.
Yeah, it's just something cool with like trees in the background.
You
It's
think
just-
is that the new sports person in you? Because remember a
Could-
few,
yeah.
few months ago, or like I don't know, a few months ago, you were like, I want to get into sports.
I don't think it has anything to do with that.
No, not
No.
even subconsciously.
No, not even. It's just it's something that millions of people already stare at, like the hoops and stuff. So it's just
Okay.
like it's something easy to throw out there that people will like. Yeah, and I think the picture looks good. Like
Okay.
if we remember, we'll see if I can get you the post today. If we remember,
If we
'cause-
remember,
yeah,
we know that's not what we're good for.
yeah.
But since we're talking about photography, I saw this post. Actually, Stacy saw the post, and
Yeah.
then she sent it to me. And it was just 10 of the most mispronounced photography words.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just
Let
going
me
to
see if
bring
I
them
know
here.
it.
I think I looked at them. They're almost, I think you should be able to get 9 out of 10.
Okay. Let's see.
They're not really hard, but I mean, this was the post. This is what the post said. Let me zoom in.
Yeah.
Let's start from the bottom up.
Backlighting,
Yeah.
viewfinder,
Yeah.
lossless.
Yep.
Is this the one you were saying I was gonna mess
No,
up?
honestly, no. I know this one because it's in graphics and computers.
Yeah. What is it?
Aliasing.
Aliasing. I don't mess with anything with that.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
know. I don't know how that.
That's that. You know how in computer graphics, like the lines look like jagged because of the pixels.
Yeah.
There's a way to make it look smooth. That's what that is.
Okay.
Aliasing.
Okay. All right. Vibrance,
Uh huh.
JPEG, palette, pixel, aperture. This is the one you didn't know.
Yeah,
At the
the
top
first
one.
one. Yeah.
What did you call it?
I think I said bokeh. Bokeh.
Yeah. It's just remember I mentioned this a lot of times on here. So
This
it's-
one?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's either like
Say it for the public.
It's bokeh.
Yeah, bokeh.
Yeah, but a bunch of people just call it bouquet. It's the
Bokeh.
same
Oh, okay,
thing.
a bouquet of flowers. There you
Yeah,
go.
bouquet.
I just saw this and I was like, okay, I get
Let's
it.
see if we can get it.
Just-
No, the one that got me was the
Aliasing.
aliasing. Yeah.
Maybe I'm saying it wrong. That'll be funny.
Someone smarter than us
Yeah.
can tell us. Yeah, no, but I mean, other than that, I'm actually off right now. I had taken like a 4-day weekend.
Damn.
Yeah, I worked the 1 week at the new office, and I'm like, I need a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You moved.
Yeah, I think ever since my schedule changed from 7 to 4, from 8 to 5, that extra hour just makes me feel like my days are so long.
Okay.
So I've just been like a little extra tired.
That
yeah,
makes sense. That
yeah,
makes
and I'm
sense.
still falling asleep late as hell, so I have to wake up extra early now.
That's why you got an energy
Yeah. Oh
drink.
yeah! Shout
the-
out to Danny. He brought
the
me
people.
the monster I
Oh,
needed.
Yeah, I was like, nah, I can't be having him falling asleep with the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, my monster. Yeah, but for my week, just the other thing I did, Stacey and I went to that Buffalo something zoo. Buffalo
Bend, I think.
Buffalo Bend Zoo.
No, it's Buffalo Bend Wildlife Ranch.
I
think.
remember it says zoo in the name.
Are you sure? I thought it was
I am pretty sure because I remember going like, what? That's
I thought
a
it was
zoo.
Wildlife Ranch.
I'll show you
Fi-
very fast
figure
right
it
here.
out.
Bayou Wildlife Zoo.
Damn it.
Okay.
We were
We're
wrong.
both
We were
wrong a little
wrong.
bit.
You were so wrong.
Bayou Wildlife Zoo. If you're watching this, you want to sponsor this podcast, you can.
Yeah,
either-
because I had gone a while back, and I had shot I shot a video,
right.
and I ended up deleting everything. I lost it. I was like, I spent like freaking $30 to get in there, and like
And
lost
nothing.
everything. But at least it was enjoyable. What'd you think?
It was cool. I think it was cool. I mean, it's like a yeah. That you I asked you how long it takes to more or less walk around. It's cool. I went in and pet the goats. and the pig and the what was the other one like tiny cows.
Yeah.
But no, it was cool. And then I saw there was an ostrich called Oscar. So I don't know if you.
I hate ostriches.
I don't know if that ostrich was around when you were there, but you have a tocayo ostrich. But yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's about it in work. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's all it is. The grind set. You know what I'm saying? Mexico won that. Oh, well, back to Mexico. I have to show you something. So this isn't really related to the sport exactly, football. But there was a kid. There was a black kid. I don't know. Maybe you saw the video. This video went viral. It was a little black kid that he was kind of upset because he kept saying that he wanted to be Mexican. And
I think I saw the video.
And then his mom was like, "Well, you're not Mexican." He's like, "I want to be Mexican." So I brought the clip because it actually the story goes further than that. So let me just show you. Let me make sure I have it in the right order.
Yeah, the only reason I saw it was because everybody likes talking shit of Angelita.
Angelita?
Aguilar?
Oh, yeah. They have been. I saw a meme about that.
Xavier, you're Ethiopian. You're African. You're black. Okay?
I want to be Mexican.
Why do you want to be Mexican? Huh? Because you eat quesadillas? That's why you wanna be, that's why you wanna be
I mean, it's a good reason.
So you don't want to be from Africa anymore?
No,
Why not?
because I want to be Mexican.
Where do you get this from? What make you want to be Mexican? You can't just be Mexican just because you eat quesadillas.
It's because Nagasi is Mexican.
Nagasi's Ethiopian too. He's half Mexican, but he's Ethiopian too.
Oh, I'm not Mexican too.
Because your parents are not Mexican. His mom is Mexican. I'm not Mexican. Your dad is not Mexican.
But I'm Mexican too.
Yeah, how you gonna be Mexican if none of your parents is Mexican?
I want Mexican.
Okay.
That's so funny.
Okay, here's the thing though. So it went viral. So people started being like, now you're Mexican. Like they were like welcoming him and everything. So actually, some of the soccer players from the Liga, they meet up with him and they gave him a little jersey.
Okay.
So I put it on mute because
I think
it just has music.
Has
so.
music. Okay. I had seen stuff about this. I didn't bother looking up what it was.
See, there it is. Look, they gave him a little jersey, and apparently they bought him quesadillas for.
Let's go.
To eat as well. Look, see that?
Yeah.
And then he actually is at the game, like on the final match.
Yeah.
You'll see in a moment. There's some pictures.
Now look, everybody who recognizes
Everybody taking photos. You got popcorn. There you go. Again, I muted it because I think it's music, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, no.
And that's it. He's just watching the game at the SoFi Stadium.
Not gonna lie, quesadillas fucking bomb.
They bombed, dude.
Yeah, dude. Like honestly, every time I go to a Mexican place, that's what I usually get.
And in the mornings, that's like if I go out to eat at a Mexican place and it's early enough, it's the quesadilla.
Mm-hmm.
But also, speaking of the SoFi Stadium, apparently, like the most people that have been in the stadium was for this final cup from yesterday. Broke record.
Where was that?
Stadium. Whatever the SoFi Stadium is.
I thought you were gonna have an answer for me.
You thought wrong, Cosino. Is in Unparalleled Sports.
Inglewood, California.
California. There you go.
Gotcha. Damn.
So so that's why bunch of it got full. People were actually paying just to watch it standing. It was over 75,000 or whatever.
Like standing like in the hallways?
Like there's a section where people can stand and watch it. People bought tickets to watch it standing.
So like whenever they put like the projector outside or something like that?
I think it's inside, but you're just not seated. Like you're watching it just on your feet.
Okay.
And that's not the only person that got Mexicanized.
Mexicanized.
Here's the last one. Yeah.
Shout out
I'm like, your team lost. You got to put on my jersey.
What do you mean her team lost?
The U.S.
Oh, I thought she was like rooting for Panama. Yeah, I was like, why?
She's secretly from Panama.
Yeah, I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's nice. I saw you post that picture.
Yeah, we were cutting the tree, and I was cutting the tree in the back and burning stuff. And so we were just eating there, watching the game outside. So
no, that sounds like a very nice way to spend your Sunday.
The Sunday. That's how sleepy today. But yeah, what do we got, Oscar? Do we go into topics or what, bro?
Yeah, let's I guess
You want to talk about your new job? I mean, we're doing on weekly stuff. You want to talk about your new job?
This has nothing to do with me.
Oh, that's not your. That's not you. Okay.
Okay, so you can
Okay.
start off with the third of the video.
Okay.
All right, so
Oscar's new job.
pause it. This is what I'm gonna go into because honestly,
I think you should.
Yeah, you already seen it.
I mean, it looks like those streams, right?
Yeah.
Didn't you do one for like dreams or like someone sleeping and you poke them or something?
Oh yeah,
A
yeah.
while
yeah.
ago.
Yeah. So this girl went viral this past week, and like people online like started this shit, on her. Like obviously, like
norm.
It's cause yeah, the normal,
The
unfortunate
online norm.
Yeah, the unfortunate norm. Yeah, it's just like, look, she's out here making her money, pretending to be some AI bot, and and then people just started like talking, like trying to figure out why is it that so many people like watching this.
Okay.
And I think from everybody's conclusion, I think power has to do with it.
Power.
Yeah, you have the power to make this person do ridiculous stuff, and you think it's funny.
Okay.
So yeah, so you put play. Let's see.
see.
You guys probably ran across this because it went super viral. It's kind of hard to like not come across it.
across it.
And now all my TikTok feed is this because I looked it up for the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Let me ready, it's huh? Hee-haw, yes. You got me feeling like a cowgirl. Let me ready, it's huh? Gang, gang.
gang, gang.
Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Ice cream so good. Gang, gang. Gang, gang.
Wait, so is it like a predetermined thing that she's gonna do?
No, so whenever you donate, you see how it says Gigi?
Uh-huh.
That's gang gang.
Oh, she's
Yeah, and when someone like does like an ice cream, like she pretends to lick the ice cream.
Okay,
She's like,
okay.
ice cream so good. And the funny part, she's popping popcorn with a freaking hair curler.
Oh.
Yeah,
What's the point of the popcorn?
Yes,
I don't
yes,
know.
Oh.
It's just
gang,
extra.
Gang, gang. Ice cream so good. Oh, take it, I am. You got me feeling like a queen.
That's my favorite one for you.
The duck.
Slay, huh? Slay, huh? Oh, take it, user. What is the noise again? Quack, 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 quack. Gang, gang.
The thing
Gang,
is,
gang.
she's so good at it though.
So-
she does this for
so good.
hours.
Balloon.
So she's pretending to be an AI, right?
Yeah. it's insane.
Yeah.
But the thing is, look, she's making real money, which is more power to you. You found a way to not be a freaking slave to capitalism, to do stuff whenever you feel like it. So click the one on the far right.
This one?
Yeah. So this was me like just scrolling through my
I thought you were gonna say
my
this
TikTok.
is me trying it.
No, this is me just scrolling
Okay.
through TikTok, and then this happened. Look,
A rose, thank you. A rose, thank you.
this is just
A
like
rose,
people started
thank
picking
you.
up
A
that they can make
rose,
real money.
thank you.
Now
A
everyone's
rose,
trying it.
TikTok for the new TikTok.
So it's just repeating the same thing?
No, so it's people like
Oh.
doing the rose emoji. But my thing was like I was just swiping, and now they're back to back.
Rose, thank you.
Stacy kept getting like
You can take it off.
what the fuck? Stacy kept getting one where like crystals, they're like inside, like it's like a, it looked like a thing like of sand.
Yeah.
And it's like a spiral and the sand is going in, and like I don't know, they're like putting their hands in there and like they find like, ooh, random crystal, and then whoever I guess like says, oh, I want the next one and pays.
Yeah.
They like take 3 out and it's like, okay, this will be delivered to you. And it's just, and like when she was like going through, she got like 3 and she's like, what the heck? Oh, I keep getting these.
Yeah, 'cause it's just like because
Yeah.
you showed a little bit of interest.
Yeah.
And
Because
now
at first you're like, what the fuck is that? And then taking that rock
but
from-
the thing I thought was lacking in this community was representation, bro. Mexico just won. Where are the Mexican AIs? So my prayers have been answered.
You found one?
Yeah, the
Oh,
middle one.
vas
Let's
todo
go.
con madres. Let's see, vamos a ver. This is what I'm here
Send
for.
some lightning. Yeehaw! Get her done.
It says Mexican AI.
La chancla or
I'm
what?
the
Yeah.
first Mexican AI.
This is- I don't know if that's copyright music, but I will speak over it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chancazo. Esta ahorita tiene hambre.
Yeah. So she was like, send chanclas to, so I now hit my tacuache.
Uh-huh.
It's talking about fucking Pikachu. So it's really dumb. I'm like, yo, look, more power to everybody. Get your money. But yeah, but if you see there's a tweet right there, this is what people were talking about.
A ver.
Okay, so it says that wild TikTok live performer video makes so much more sense when you see the pricing of the gifts. Gang Gang and ice cream are the cheapest 1 coin, and the hat, mustache, break the bank at 99 cents.
So 1 coin would be 1 cent.
Yeah. Yeah, remember I told you how,
Yeah, I
how cheap
remember.
it was?
Yeah, just trying to make sure.
Yeah, so to put the cowboy hat on them, like it's $1, you know. So I think that's funny, and yeah, more power to them. If you go to the right, that's the actual pricing of everything.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. So that's why she's constantly saying "gang, gang."
The cheapest.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's interesting, like that you said she kept this for hours.
Yeah.
And without messing up, I guess. Maybe I don't know. Do you think she
No,
messed up?
I think they've reported on the times that she's broken character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's like such a big deal that she broke character.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's so you see her notice something off in the distance, and I'm guessing like she's like, oh, I think she has kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's the only time she broke
like,
character.
gang, gang.
Yeah.
Gang, gang. I think it like for this kind. See, one of the things about computers and AI and all these things is that computers are really good at doing repetitive tasks without messing up. We humans are not very good at repetitive tasks. We make mistakes. We like start thinking about something else in the middle of it. So I think for these kinds of videos, it's interesting just to see how long can they go without breaking that pattern and following the actual the randomness.
I'm pretty sure that could be another reason why people watch. That's a good one.
But it's funny, like you have AI trying to become humans, you have humans trying to become AI. It's really
it's a never-ending cycle. So now the question is like, should we do this, Danny?
¿Qué sería?
I don't know.
Like Mexican AI too, or no?
Well, I mean, I saw a guy trying to do it. He wasn't as good as the girls. The girls put in way more effort. You could tell he was kind of shy.
That has something to do with it. You have to not be shy.
Yeah, no. It's like a shameless act.
Yeah.
I
mean, this reminds me, like, sometimes how people would, like, do stuff, like, in the corner to make money. Like, they'll, like, do... No, like, in the corner of a street, like...
Yeah.
I know what you mean. But, like, like, they'll do, like, a trick or stuff like that. Now you do it online. You don't have to be out there in the heat.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're more exposed. Because over here, it's, like, 10, 20 people at a light while they wait. Here, you're just...
I think she's like if you check the thing, I think she was like in front of like 30,000 people.
Let me see.
Yeah, the number.
Yes, you got me feeling like a cowgirl.
Like 34,000.
Yeah, 76,000 likes.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah. It would be cool if there was like maybe she shared it somewhere how much she made in that one session.
I think she has because I think the hate was getting to her. I think she started like talking mess back to them, and it never goes well whenever they respond.
No.
Unfortunately,
you just have to ignore them.
Yeah, well, at least now we know what our alternatives in case I ever get fired.
Yeah. And if you're looking for a new job, just download TikTok and find your repetitive pattern that you can do.
Yeah. Hey, we were kind of late to this now because I think we forgot to talk about it last week. But have you seen the Vegas sphere?
People are afraid of Las Vegas?
Las Vegas sphere.
Oh, the sphere. I don't know anything about a Las Vegas sphere, but I ran across...
What the fuck? Why you say it like that?
But I ran across an article
that
reminds me of something that was like, people can't believe it, and kind of looked like a sphere, and it involved like a gigantic looking eye. I'm assuming that maybe that's what that is.
So people were scared because they didn't know that the giant sphere had gone up?
I don't know what you mean by giant sphere gone up.
Just go into the folder.
Vamos a ver. Yeah. You gotta tell me which one. There you go. Start from the beginning.
Well, we need to expand the first.
Let's see.
Yeah. So I guess we can just go down the list. Yeah, just click it. Let's go. Okay, so this is what it is, Danny. Whenever I was in Vegas, they were still constructing it. Oh. But it was like, it's like almost $3 billion sphere. It's all like, the world is burning to the ground and our climate is fucked and everyone's poor now and we're all dying. But look at this $3 billion ball we made. And before you see it light up, I'm like, you can complain that they dropped $3 billion and still actually doing something productive with it. Mm-hmm. But I kind of love it. The thing is freaking amazing. So, automatically we have memes out of it. So the Windows crashed.
That would be lovely to see.
Yeah, I think they should do it just as a meme.
They should do it. That would be awesome.
So as you could tell, it's literally just like a giant sphere of LED screens. And I think inside is also filled with LED screens, so they're going to be holding like concerts in there.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like a whole experience.
So like what's projected inside will be projected outside?
No, I think that's gonna be separate. I think the thing outside is just for the city.
For the outside. And then the thing inside is for people that go inside.
Yeah, like whoever.
But I'm sure they could at least at some point do an event where like you can be in the outside of the dome or the inside of the dome, and then depending where you at, there's different experience. I don't know.
Who knows? But look at this. This one I thought was funny because you think I care. Like, you read it for us.
The Win Golf Club is one of the most expensive public access courses in the country, $600 plus. And now you must stare at a 366-foot tall and 516-foot wide fake eyeball while you play. They can't be happy about that.
Back.
So what are they constantly rendering an eye? Is that what's been happening?
Random. It's random.
Oh.
Yeah, but at this moment, you imagine like this giant eye just looking at you.
I hope it blinks. That would be.
It does.
It does.
Oh, I got videos. That I got videos.
Okay,
I got videos. So let's go. Yeah. So this was the first one I actually had seen. Oh wait, I can't the music. This was the first one I actually saw, and I was like, "This looks fucking amazing."
That's pretty high quality.
Yeah, no, it's so awesome. Like that's what I'm saying. I was like, until I didn't realize somebody was talking over it. Oh well,
no, that's okay.
Yeah,
well,
you
don't have to know that.
Yeah, you don't have to show that part. No free promos.
No free promos. They can pay.
Yeah. Then look at this one. Look at that. That is freaking horrifying. And we have galaxies, and it's freaking insane.
It's dope.
It's freaking insane.
You think it could get taken down if enough people complain about its brightness?
No,
you don't think so?
the city that never sleeps.
You're right. Okay.
Yeah,
good.
no in hell that thing is ever coming down.
We need one in Houston. Can you imagine how much you would have to pay to get a promo on it?
We were talking about that because I made a TikTok of me rapping my song. My face is in the sphere. You didn't see that one?
No, I did not see that.
Bad friend. See you next video.
I'm a cousin, not a friend.
This one's my favorite one. This is the moon. I definitely get into an accident because I was staring at it. I'd be sending like texts like, "Have you guys seen the moon?"
Seen that moon?
Yeah, the moon. Yeah, and wow. it seems like it's definitely a hazard for distracted drivers.
Okay.
But I think there's like 4 more examples.
Yeah, there's a few more. No, let's look at that.
Look at that.
Ooh.
During Halloween, it's gonna be fucking lit. That'd be so cool. So I guess you could just skip. We don't have to wait around for the entire thing to spin. Let's just look at all of them. There you go. That's that. Look how it looks around. I bet. Can you imagine that thing like looks dead at you, or like
that's what it's doing right now.
Yeah, or like you look out your window and it's just staring at you,
like total focal point at you. Jesus.
There you go. Here, so you can see the.
That's a normal eye.
Yeah, but it's the one you blink. I think it transforms into the other eye. Oh. Yeah, but look, I just wanted you to see that it does blink.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
There you go.
There you go.
Damn.
Oh, that looked blurry. The blink animation was not that good. They got work to do.
It's probably the frames per seconds on the phone.
It could be. Let me hate on something.
Okay.
No, but it's still pretty dope.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
Okay, so this is actually like what I was trying to talk about.
Okay,
there's already a conspiracy about it, and we need to get into it.
So is it because it's an eye and it's like the Illuminati with the eye and the pyramid? And
no, but
you know how they always put like, oh, it's Illuminati. There's the eye.
Yeah, Illuminati confirmed. Yeah, you're right about that. No, not this time, but good guess. Good guess. It's actually dumber.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, well, they usually are.
Okay, let's see. Well, the fake nukes one was. Check the last episode.
No, this is not an edit, and people are saying this is already attracting UFOs. News reported a huge ball in the US, and many people were freaked out, calling this a scary sci-fi movie come to life. The ball turned on July 4th to greet the world with a hello, and it started to go viral.
World. Let's speak my language. Wait, it actually has sound too?
No, there's fireworks going off in the background.
Okay, I was like, whoa, that's a nice speaker too.
Yeah, no, look around. There's fireworks going on.
Known as the Sphere, it costs $2 billion to make, located in Las Vegas, and looks absolutely otherworldly. But if you think the outside is crazy, just wait. Inside is the largest LED wraparound screen in the world. It seats 17,000 people and is built to take you to another world. People are describing this as a VR concert experience set to change how we view concerts. The seats even vibrate to make you feel like you are a part of the action. The Sphere every night will be illuminated with animations and said that the visuals are sure to attract some interesting things. And some even said this will be the start of alien invasions. The real concern is actually not aliens, but traffic accidents.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think that.
I like how he like summed it up with like the smartest.
Is there, by the way, now that you've seen my video, let me tell you the real thing.
Yeah. And I'm with him with where the accidents are prone to happen. Yeah, no.
Yeah, because I think eventually, like, if it's the same thing in a cycle, you're like, okay, whatever. But if it's always something new.
Well, not only that, it's a tourist attraction, so there's people constantly coming in from Vegas. Yeah, and Danny, what the fuck do you have us drinking today? This is
today we have the bowl. The bold lager. So a couple of years ago, when we were younglings, now actually, like, I don't know, about a year ago.
That was painful.
Yeah, we had a beer from the same.
No, it was malt liquor.
Yeah, but sure, okay, but from the same brand.
Yeah,
and it was I forgot that it was called something Gravity.
Dark something, right? No,
it was something Gravity because I saw it.
Yeah,
okay. I saw it. I think it was something Gravity. And double gravity I'm confusing it. But something gravity, and we liked it. And it's a cheap one at the gas station. So
this is like in the same vein as like Bush and Natty Lights and stuff like that. It's like super cheap beer that you can buy a 6-pack for like $6.
Yeah, that's how much it was. But since we like the orange one, which was the gravity one, I'm like we were running out of time, so I was like, I'll just stop by and try and then the other one. It's the other one had like 9%, almost 10% alcohol.
Yeah, this is like, almost 6.
Yeah, I'm like, this is lighter. It'll be a lighter episode today with conspiracy theories about aliens. So I brought this. I also think it kind of warmed up a little bit, so that kind of goes against it. But it does have that bitter beer taste.
Yeah.
And it very recognizable. So
I'm gonna be completely honest. It's not the worst beer I've ever had.
The worst beer.
So it's not bad. It's just not something I'd recommend.
It's not good either. Yeah. It's not awesome. It's just if you need a drink and you only have $6.
Definitely, I'm with you on that one.
Go get your bowl lager.
So what do you think? You think that the sphere can attract aliens? You being the alien expert, here.
You saying that because I migrated here?
No. I was just saying because you work with NASA. Which one made more sense?
It's like it's like the aliens are flying by above Earth, and it's like, whoa, we didn't, that light beam just caught our attention, then turned around and came in.
Yeah, you think eventually that thing could be categorized like one of the world, the wonders of the world? Because that thing is pretty wonderful to me. So stupid. Yeah, no, it's awesome. I want to see it. We gotta go back to Vegas.
To be honest, I'll be honest. I have been someone that has never been interested in going to Las Vegas.
Yeah,
like I'm like if I had the chance to go, like someone's like, "Can you go? We'll pay you." I'm like, "Oh, sure." But I'm like, for me to plan it and actually go, never been like a fan. This makes me want to go to Las Vegas just for that.
Let's go! Vegas found a way to get that.
I just want to go see it in person.
Yeah. No, me too. I've never been cared much for casinos. People are constantly. I have friends who go all the time, and I'm like, other places exist, right?
Yeah, I think because we really like nature, and I think we would rather. It's not that we wouldn't like to go to Las Vegas. Is that if we could pick Las Vegas, considering the cost, it's like I would rather go to like a national park.
Yeah,
or
somewhere cooler. Yeah,
badass beach or something like that. So
more lake than beach. I'm less of a beach guy,
that's
but
fine,
yes,
fine,
you're correct. You're correct on that one. Yeah, yeah. So it's just like with the Sphere. The only reason I went to Vegas was because it was a concert.
Okay.
Other than that, I probably would have never gone.
Which got canceled.
Yeah, it got canceled. Yeah.
They need to make this sphere look like a Dragon Ball sphere at some point, and then
I'm pretty sure it probably
and then it lights up like whenever Shenron is gonna pop up, and then like it somehow they animate it so that the dragon is like there
circling.
Yeah.
That would be dope.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're like, why would we want to do that for free? And I'm sure either Dragon Ball people are going to make the money if the Sphere people go and say, let us do that, or Dragon Ball will be paying for the advertising if there's ever like a new movie or something that would benefit from that. Make it happen, though, for me.
For me. See, the gurus have to get rich enough to pay for that.
Yeah.
I think that's the only alternative.
That's going to be, I mean, you showed in one video for basketball, but it's going to be great for sports because almost every sport, the ball is a ball.
Oh, whoa.
See
you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
I figured that out yesterday.
A ball is a ball.
If you don't believe it.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we finally got to talk about the sphere because I thought it was so cool, and I can't believe we forgot to talk about it. It's probably like old news. Everybody probably retired of it.
I wonder how they keep it like maintenance wise. Like, eventually your screen has a dead pixel.
Yeah.
Like,
I think they're probably so small in the grand scheme of things that you probably won't notice them until a lot of them are dead.
Yeah, it has to. It has to. But I'm pretty sure that I'm wondering how long they expect to have a dead pixel. Again, a pixel would be an entire screen for them.
It'll probably end up being like your buddy's project.
My buddy's project?
Yeah, I don't want to out it in case it isn't public. Exactly, that's what I was saying. That's why I was like, I can't mention
That's
it.
not even there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's classified.
Yeah.
Speaking back of this,
that's why I didn't say it. That's why I didn't say it.
No,
like,
you're good.
Yeah.
Hey, stop trying to read the lips.
You just got it, didn't you? But it turns out I was correct. I feel like that would be a good way to go about it. So Vegas, hit me up if you want the secrets. So moving on, let's see the next folder before Danny kills me. All right. So do you want to talk about the writer's strike?
Let's talk about the writer's strike.
It's so fucking insane. It went from bad to worse.
What made it worse? Like worse for the Writers Guild or as far as an outcome of the strike?
The demands from the studios for the actors. Like they will refuse to come to a conclusion if they don't meet these demands, if the writers and actors don't agree to their terms.
So wait, so the actors and the writers are on opposite sides?
No.
Or they're together?
They're together.
They're demanding.
So they unified against
the studios.
Okay?
Damn.
So here you go. We click the first one. We'll see.
If you notice, that's why the studio here is kind of weird. It's because we also, our writers kind of fucking are on strike. So we just had to do it.
Danny, read this for us.
The studio's AI proposal to SAG-AFTRA included scanning a background actor's likeness for 1 day's worth of pay and using their likeness forever in any form without any pay or consent.
Can you imagine, like a small actor? I think people were using in.
So what's SAG-AFTRA?
SAG is it's just the associations that basically. When they just Google it, so we actually have the actual name.
And I asked that question.
It's because SAG is the union for the actors. So I just don't know what the letters stand for.
No, you're good. I mean, that's why we're here. The Screen Actors Guild.
That's what it is.
American Federation of Television and Radio Artists. Okay, so the Actors Guild. I like how they picked the word guild. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, that is a really cool word.
It appeals to the gamer me.
Yeah.
Okay, so the AI studio said, we'll do this.
No, so the studio proposed this having to do with AI.
Right.
And SAG and even the Writers Guild has been trying to keep AI out of the writing rooms.
Right.
You're right? So now they're all like, oh, well, you know what? Here's another one, okay? For the actors, all right? How about, if imagine it's your first day on the job, Danny. You move to LA and hope to pursue your job of being an actor. Mm-hmm. Well, they're all like, well, you know what? Since the new contracts are up, this is a new proposal, and you have to abide by it if you want to be on our movie set, right?
Okay.
We are going to scan you. And then you could be like, but I don't have any lines. Why are you scanning me?
Right.
They don't care. They're going to own your likeness. So moving forward, if you succeed, guess what? They own your likeness. And now you're like, okay, fine. I'll go to another studio. The other studios will be like, I can't because they own your likeness. It's ridiculous. They're literally destroying any kind of future for any actor. And it's just like, why would they think that anybody would agree to this?
That's what I was thinking. Why would anybody agree?
So
to that?
people.
I mean, if you're like, oh fuck, I need money right now. That's the only time that someone would agree.
Well, yeah, but that's
right?
it's in California, and most.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Background actors don't get paid shit.
Oh,
the only time they get paid is in case they get lucky and they get written like a line. One line is enough for them to get paid for the whole day, and they actually make good money from then.
Right.
But other than that, they're just working for $100 a day.
Right.
Okay. So imagine living in California and you're trying to get on set. You will take any offer they throw at you. you know. So they're trying to take advantage and squeeze whatever they can out of these actors. Okay, so it got to the point where okay, so writers and actors haven't protested together since like they said like the 50s or the 20s, something like that. It was like a long time ago.
Okay.
So this is the first time in a long time that they actually united.
The two guilds united.
Yeah, and it was because freaking they didn't say who said it, but one of the CEOs was like, we're willing to go until the writers start losing their homes, until they start getting evicted, right? So every person who heard that was like immediately was like they lit a fire under them. Mm-hmm. It's like, you idiots couldn't even keep your mouth shut. I'm like, we know you're being completely heartless and don't want to work with them, but why are you announcing it to the world?
Right.
You know? So there's like the actor who played Hellboy is all like, how fucking dare you be saying shit like that? He's like, you know what? You could lose your home too. He's like, and I know who you are. You know, so he like directly went after that person. So, and that guy's scary. So
that guy's scary.
Yeah.
Didn't the people from Oppenheimer, like I think some people that the actors from that acted in Oppenheimer went to go watch the movie, but right before going in, they like left.
Yeah,
I watched something like that.
I remember hearing something like that.
Yeah,
it's because if you are a part of the of SAG, you're not allowed to do any promo for the movies. You're not allowed to do anything that benefits the studios because you have to stand in solidarity.
Right.
And if you go against them, you're out of SAG.
Yeah, probably.
So you basically get excommunicated. It's so that everybody stands a strong front.
Right.
Because the moment some actors start being like, "Hey, I'm gonna go back to work," well, then they can continue and just try to fill in with like normal people who don't really have much experience.
Right.
You know. So that wasn't even like the worst one. Then the CEO of Disney was all like, "How can we meet their demands? They're so ridiculous." And then people started pulling out like how much money these guys make and how insanely disconnected they are from like normal people, because they're like, you make 400 times more than these people and you're telling them that they're asking for too much. It's insane. It's insane. So I'm glad that the actors decided to go into this, because like SAG, it's not just the giant actors. It's like B-list celebrities. It's like all the tiers. Everybody is standing front, like a united front. And guess what? The only thing people actually listen to is money. So whenever they start seeing their money get hit, that's when we'll finally see them come to a conclusion. Right. And hopefully they come to a good one, because honestly, they wanted to use the writing from the writers to teach the new AI. No. Why am I going to give you my work to destroy my job when you don't even pay me? You know? Another one for voice actors, they wanted to train the AI off of the voice actors. It's so freaking blatantly obvious how dumb this decision was. So if you move over like two times, one more, my bad, 3. Yeah. So Black Mirror had just came out.
Right. Let's talk about Black Mirror when we're done with this topic.
No. It has to do with the topic.
No, I'm saying let's talk about the season of Black Mirror when we're done with this
you can talk about whatever you want. All right. I've only watched the first episode.
Okay.
All right. So the first episode is called Jane is Awful. Right. The whole idea behind this episode is that their version of Netflix, in the TOA, that nobody reads the terms of agreement, they wrote in that we can use your likeness to create whatever we want with it. Mm-hmm. Right. So, because your phone listens to you at all times, they start acting out her life, everything bad that she does, and it's like there's a direct correlation between what's happening right now and the show. They're like, Netflix, you guys literally just put out a episode about how bad this is, and then you guys are out demanding for the exact same thing.
Yeah.
You know, so
Streamberry. What was it?
Yeah, Streamberry. Yeah, so in the episode, she basically her entire life is sold off to AI basically.
Right. I laugh because when we were watching this episode, it said Streamberry and it has the same intro as Netflix, and I told Stacey, I was like, why wouldn't they just put like Netflix on it just to advertise it? As part of the show. And then as I finished it, I was like, oh. Yeah, they don't want to put their name on that.
Because they look bad.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they are part of the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you go on to the next one, Yeah, so it's just more
information
yeah,
about
more
that.
information about the same thing. But yeah, so I mean, what do you think about the situation?
What do I think?
Yeah, can you believe there's people online actually being like, oh, they're all like, why would they ask for more money if everything coming out right now sucks? And at the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter if you like what's coming out or not. People deserve to be paid what they're worth. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's all like you were saying, like you look how much the person above you is making, and then you kind of go, yeah, I think I can demand more.
Yeah.
And you make that judgment.
Yeah, and for people who don't like getting political or anything, that is what like the socialism is acting. They're trying to divide the means of production, right? Back in the day, the CEO might have made 30 times more than you, which it still sounds like a lot, but that seems fairer. Now they're making 400 times more than you. At what point is it just enough to say like, hey, you don't have any of that if you don't have me? Mm-hmm. You know, I deserve my fair share. That's what the redistribution, of like, you the power in your working environment like entails.
Right.
So I like that this is a strong front. Unions have to stand united, and we'll see how long it lasts. The last one took, I think, like 70 days.
70 days. Okay.
The one in like 2007, I think, something like that. No, might have been 7 months. I don't remember.
I think I remember. I don't know the actual fact, but I remember hearing months. But 70 days is 2 months. So.
I think they might be in 70 days right now.
Yeah.
And I think it might have been like 7 months on the last one. Seven to 9 months, I remember.
Okay.
Yeah. And last time, there was like a boom in reality TV. And that's why all the freaking reality TV shows started popping up. Because there was no writers to actually write shows. And that's the reason that Lost ended up having such a shitty ending. Right. So if you have somebody to blame, it's the executives who do not want to share the wealth.
Do you think, let's just suppose that they were to get enough people's appearance, like, like the first thing we talked about, where the studio was like, oh, let me scan you for a day, and then we'll have some AI, and we'll just use that AI to I don't know, make a scene with your character or your appearance. Do you think that they could actually succeed? Like the technical people behind this AI stuff?
I think the first ones would fail.
I feel like it would be the opposite.
No.
I feel like the first ones will succeed and the second ones will fail.
It will still be because I think it will failed. I think the resentment will still be there, and I think after a while you have to give it enough time to the next project to come out, be like, oh, this was all AI.
So the reason why I feel the opposite is because I feel like the creativity would die. Like eventually, a lot of eventually you look at it and be like, oh, man, every show is the same. Every show is the same, and to me that's why I feel like that's where the creative people come in. Yeah. To put that spin that says, you know what, this is like it's always like that.
I would understand if this was just like a whole new project, but this is like lining up to destroy like everybody's jobs. They're going after writers. They're going after voice actors. They're going after actors themselves.
I know. No. I'm not arguing about like the real repercussions. I'm just talking about like whether people would actually enjoy the content.
Of course, I'm explaining to you that the first ones will fail because that resentment will still stand.
But ignore the like.
Then we can have that discussion because the very first ones to come out will be right after everybody just lost their jobs.
Let's say you pirate the video so that they don't make any money. Would you think you would enjoy them? That's what I'm trying to get. Like I'm trying to again, this is a hard question about separation of the art and the artist and whatever. But my question, I'm just trying to look at. Let's say you pirate the video, so that way you're like, fuck them, they ain't getting no money from me. Mm-hmm. Do you think that we as humans could actually enjoy content that continues to be released by these AI models? Because to me, I feel like at some point you have to have a human that says, this is good, this is shit, right? And if you end up messing up with the creative people, then eventually you won't have anyone that has a valid eye to say, this is good, this is shit.
I think just like how when every new part of AI was rolled out, the very first part was shit and it just got better, right? And by like I was explaining to, by the time that it gets good,
I just feel like it gets repetitive.
People would have already forgot about it.
But it's good. Like the AI stuff gets good at the repetitive task. I feel like we humans, we get tired of repetitive things. So eventually, we look for the new type of music, the new type of something, and I feel like that's the downside of AI is that it can get very repetitive. And you can just be like, I need something new.
I get what you mean, but I think you also have to remember the attention span of people.
Yeah.
You know, like honestly, like they would watch a freaking like we've watched like super terribly like created like videos online and enjoyed them.
Like
just
amazing podcasts.
Yeah. Like show like this is like literally just made out of our like a room in the house.
By the way, by watching this video, you have given us all the rights
to
your subscriptions and viewership. You can now only watch the Unqualified Gurus podcast.
It was in the TOA,
yeah.
TOS or whatever.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, but like I think it just depends. Obviously, everything just depends on how good the quality is. Because there's a lot of I'm telling you, there's a lot of assholes online literally saying that it's the writers are asking for too much. I'm on like, and it's literally like every asshole being like, oh, AI's, there's the future. You're gonna lose your job anyways, and it's just like these are real human beings you're talking about. And that's not a shot at you, but
Oh yeah, why would I be shot at me? I don't do AI.
No, because
I don't work with AI.
Just the other day we were just talking about it, and you're all like, "Well, that's the life," and I'm like, "This is people's life."
No.
That's why I thought you remembered that. I saw a face.
I said life is a circle.
That's
what I said. Life is a circle.
Yeah, but it was basically like
the sphere in Las Vegas.
It was basically like whenever like wagon makers when cars came out, you'd be all like, "Well, it's progression." And I'm like, yeah, but I mean, we still have to be a little more.
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously, no, but when I meant, when you send a post about some guy that said something about he would replace like 90% of his.
Oh, no, not he would. He did.
Well, yeah, that. But then I said life's a circle, not as a comment towards the people that lost the job, but as a comment towards the person that replaced them. Because to me, it was like, well, if you can replace 90% of your service with an AI, then I could replace what you offer as a business with an AI. So you're going to end up being replacing yourself too. That's what I meant.
Get you.
That's what I meant. But the people didn't know that. That's why I said
I know. That's why I was explaining like the thing, and it was like I saw you make a face, and I was like,
I thought you were looking at me because I'm a computer scientist.
No,
so
it was because we joked about this before. Because obviously, like I know what you meant, but I was like, how dare you? Like okay. But that was between me and you.
You did say I turned to Greg Abbott yesterday when that tree fell on me.
Oh yeah, Danny would replace me if there was an AI as funny as me. we checked it. They're not that funny yet.
I have 100 and something plus episodes of content to make an AI out of you.
That's true. I would actually want to see how that works. I think that'd be really funny.
Yeah, it would be as an experiment.
But then obviously I'll come back.
But there's some outcomes out of this that obviously we can live with. One of them being, you sent this to me earlier. Deadpool 3 has
definitely. You said that we can live with it because I was really looking forward to it.
Yeah, we can live with it. I mean, it'll eventually come out. Yeah. Come on, let's just be honest.
I know.
Now, the question, it could also be that it comes out and it's shit because they didn't have the writers to write it. Like that could be
I'd rather it be delayed.
No, I know that, but it could be delayed and still be shit because they cannot come to a conclusion, and then the people are like, "We need to release it. Just fucking say stupid jokes like Thor."
Yeah,
and then stuff like that.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
And another thing too that we have to emphasize, because I'm telling you, like, there's so many people against the writers, and they're basically blaming it, like, writing is bad because of how fast they're rushing everything. Back in the day, we had better movies because things weren't like, oh, you need to have it out, like the script ready in 6 months. No, there was used to have fucking drafts. There used to be a ton of people working together. Now they made it so it's literally like a Uber Eats type of job. Like you only clock in for the hours we pay you, and you get whatever the fuck you done in the time we give you.
And see, that's that. It's not the same. I'm not saying it's the same. So.
All right, whatever.
I'm just saying,
to destroy somebody, like shit on somebody. Let's see.
Oh no, not on somebody. No, what I was gonna say is like that's kind of what I meant is that all this rushing kills creativity. Right?
Oh.
And eventually people, you're like, the show wasn't bad, but, it's kind of the same. Same thing with the AI. I feel like it would be the same. It's like you're killing creativity. Yeah. And the only person that can input creativity would be a person.
Yeah.
You can cite me on your papers.
They said this is literally like a whole freaking art apocalypse right now that's going on. Because honestly, people always like to be all like, oh, like how important are writers? Like everything in life that you enjoy that has to do with like games, there's writers. Movies, there's writers. Shows, there's writers.
To be honest, everything's written.
Yeah.
Everything.
So whenever people, just because you don't see them because they're not the actors, doesn't mean they're not important. They created your favorite things in this world.
I might have to stop putting a description on the videos again.
It's solidarity.
Instead, it's solidarity. No, but so we got Deadpool 3, right? I think Euphoria 2, and there was Stranger Things also got postponed.
Oh yeah,
Euphoria.
I think there was another one on here that I saw.
What's this? Is this a meme?
Yeah, Hollywood and it's like Spirit Halloween.
There was another thing.
That
Blue
one,
Beetle.
The Blue Beetle. Yeah. I really want to see this one
promotion. But I told you the other day, I think if Disney is smart, and I'm giving them the idea, I guess, and that's again if Ryan Reynolds would agree, but they could have actually Deadpool have a clip of him protesting with the Writers Guild, free promo for that movie. Obviously, it will go against their stand on the other side.
Yeah.
But you know.
Yeah, I know. I remember when you told me because Deadpool breaks the third wall, so fourth wall.
Fourth wall.
Which one? Yeah, one of the walls, and he actually talks to us. So that would be funny, but like, let's be completely honest. Disney is a money-hungry
and I think
rat demon king.
I think Ryan Reynolds would look bad if he agrees, because it would be making
promotion
the other
for their
side
movie.
look good.
Yeah. Not only I don't think he can do it.
Okay, we make it with AI.
SAG.
But hit it.
Yeah. So they say that at like premieres. I think at the premiere of Barbie. They had like Mickey and Minnie walk the red carpet because there was no actors could show up.
Oh.
Yeah. So I mean, it's crazy. We'll see how long this lasts. I'm glad that the actors came back because that's what's gonna hit them the hardest. They every day they cancel production. It's like $500,000 worth of stuff. So imagine like you having to delay everything, and these people all they care about is just rolling out movie after movie. Yeah. It's just like.
And as a side thing, if there's no movies coming out, you can just always go back and listen to the Unqualified Gurus podcast. While we wait, you have to wait doing something. You can wait with us. There you go.
I came across probably the weirdest video I've ever seen.
Weirder than the what was it? Gang. What's it?
Well, I think okay, maybe not weird, maybe more disturbed. Okay.
Speaking of disturbed, next week, bro. Oh, I'm gonna go see Disturbed. I think it's next week. Sorry. I didn't mean to disturb. Okay. I work hard for this.
Okay, all right. And first of all, you're also seeing Breaking Benjamin.
Yes, Breaking Benjamin.
So please, some respect on Breaking Benjamin.
No, it is respect.
Yeah. Well, with the video, it's literally made me feel like I can do no wrong in this world. Like I can run someone over, not feeling any bad. I can kill someone.
Me?
Not saying I will, but like this guy gave me hope. Okay,
he gave you hope.
Yeah. So let's watch it.
Okay, let's see.
When I was 18 years old, I had a Snapchat that I Snapchatted younger girls on because I got off to flirting with younger girls in a sexual way. Shortly after that, I began watching and going on a grinder to hook up with transgenders because I got off to these things. I hired prostitutes that were transgenders. I had sex with many women. I used to watch murder porn, and when I was having sex with my wife, who I falsely married ourselves to justify sex, because I had watched pornography of strangulation and murder, I used to, in my mind, close my eyes and think about killing her while I was having sex with her and get off to these things. I tell you these things because time is running out, and I don't care if I'm perceived as a pedophile, homosexual, murderer. If it helps you understand that anyone can come to God and come home and be forgiven and turn from this lifestyle, then come home and use me as a foolish example to come back to Christ.
Like the thing is, like, look, you can be inspirational, but I don't care if I'm perceived as a pedophile, murdering homosexual. I was like, dude.
Obviously, there's a way to say things.
Yeah, dude. Now, if anybody sees this, how can anybody look past any of that? He confessed to being a fucking pedophile, talking to underage girls whenever you're older. He is, by definition, a fucking pedophile. It's insane. But there's hope.
There's hope. There's hope.
Yeah. Did you think that video was going to go in that direction?
Not really.
It kept getting worse and worse and worse. He opens up with a fucking.
Is this a Clout detective? Is this for real? Or is he
No, he's for real.
He's for real.
He's for real. But he's like an obvious grifter. He's trying to start a career as like some
like a
Christian like extremist on the.
But like what's that word? Like whenever you're trying to inspire people and stuff like that.
Like a motivational speaker.
Yeah, like that.
No, more like he's going on podcasts and stuff.
Oh, like we are.
Yeah, no, don't you put us in the same vein as him. Look, I'm just saying, look, if you're into murder porn.
But he said he was, right? At least he's not anymore. Well, he claims. Whether we trust him or not.
Yeah. This dude should be on a list and should never be allowed to buy like duct tape, knives, and ropes in the same receipt. You know?
3 receipts.
Yeah, his bank should be on the lookout in case stuff like that. Like raise some red flags, all right? Yeah. This guy literally I think murder porn isn't like stuff like that like illegal as is.
Well, all of that would be illegal. I mean, you're watching someone murder another person.
Yeah, but I think a lot of it could be for show.
Well, sure, someone could act it, but right now we all know right now the actors are on strike, so it has to be for real.
Oh. I like that timer. I do like you're a professional podcaster. That was good.
I'm a real podcaster.
That's a good callback. Yeah. I believe him. I think just because who would want to be perceived as the pedophile, murdering homosexual?
Yeah,
you know.
So. Yeah, that makes sense.
Which the last one I don't care about, but like the pedophile murderer, that's the scary part. Okay. I think he should be on the list, and if you guys know him, stay away from him. You know, unless you want to end up in one of those acted movies with no actors.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well,
that was one of the episodes in Black Mirror.
About
there was some what was it? She was So I watched the whole season. Actually, I didn't watch the last episode. I still have one episode.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did say you wanted to talk about Black Mirror.
I don't think was it the one with Salma Hayek and the Stanberry? I don't think that was the first episode. That was the second one. No, that was the first.
I only watched one episode.
I think the first episode was with the people dating, and they had like a timer. Or did I watch that from a previous season?
I think you watched that from something else.
Possibly, but yeah, it was so far it's been cool. It's been cool. There was some one with a crazy, like more like supernatural kind of thing. Not bad.
I saw that there was one with the guy from Breaking Bad, Jesse.
Yes.
I think his name is Aaron Paul.
Yeah, I watched that one 2 days ago.
Yeah. Well, like I told you, I canceled it. So until maybe if they come around, maybe I'll reactivate it because there are stuff I want to watch.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I think some of them, like the one with the stem, the one we were talking about with the writer, that one actually felt like it concluded. Some of the other episodes, you're kind of just like.
Yeah, because aren't they like single standalones?
Yeah, they're single standalones. But some of them feel more like concluded than others. Others you feel more like, man, I wish I could see a little bit more of what happened after.
Yeah, well, you wanna see like you can put the second one.
Not bad.
Yeah. So I found this kind of interesting because after looking at it, I was like, I think they're kind of right.
Okay.
You want to read it for us?
This is from The Gamer. No matter what he does, no matter how much his acting has improved since the Hunger Games, no matter how well he knows the source material, nobody is going to accept him as Geralt of Rivia. And then the thing says, Liam Hemsworth is being set up for fail.
Set up to fail.
Sorry, I couldn't see the fucking
thing
on it. Set up to fail.
I think they're right. I think like it doesn't matter if he knocks it out the park. Same thing with the Superman guy. There's always going to be that.
Fit.
Yeah,
it's kind of unfortunate for them, but
then again, look at the Twilight guy, Robert Pattinson.
He did good with Batman.
He was awesome.
He did,
Batman. And like it literally because I was a big Ben Affleck. I am a big Ben Affleck fan. So it's like I'm cool with Robert Pattinson. So
no, he did great.
Who knows? Who knows? I'd like to believe that people could be more gracious if he does good, but I doubt it because it's the internet.
I know. I feel like there's like the public opinion, and then there's what you held in private. Like I think you could look at him and just be like, nah, that's not Henry Cavill. That's it. He ain't Geralt. But then deep down you watch and you're like, if he does good, if he does good.
Yeah.
You could say, you know what, I enjoyed it, but I'm still not going to say he did good. You know, just kind of as a retaliation.
I don't know, but luckily you guys have us, and we're honest actors. No one is pushing our opinions one way or the other.
But
yeah,
if you want to sponsor this podcast,
yo, Netflix, yo, I'm not like, yo, he's better than Henry Cavill.
Redo the first 3 seasons.
Yeah, yo. There's been this crazy conspiracy theory going on online.
More than the aliens coming for the sphere.
Yeah,
of the human race.
Yeah, I feel like this is like a conspiracy theory filled episode, and this one actually it's kind of insane how well it worked because it was a marketing ploy, and people need to take a step back and realize what they're falling for. Okay. So there was this movie called The Sound of Silence.
The Sound of
Freedom.
That's
Sound of Silence. Disturbed.
Hell yeah! Don't you fucking talk mess about Disturbed.
It's a cover.
Doesn't matter. They did better than the original.
Okay. Well,
that's a statement I know, and I
The Sound of Freedom. Okay, and it's supposed to be about like this organization that exposes like this evil child trafficking cabal. Yeah, but whenever you actually do your research, you find out that they are literally banned in a lot of countries because of how terrible they are at handling.
Who's banned? The organization.
The organization. Yeah. Not only that, I think like their claim to fame was this one about rescuing this little girl, and then the little girl basically said that she freed herself, and they basically took all the glory. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's not necessarily honest actors, but you know if they get any good done, I don't care. Like that's good. That's good. That's a positive. But this guy literally like they go around, they go QAnon rallies. They're like every person they don't like is a pedophile in the government. Because that's something you always hear from the right towards the left. Mm-hmm. They're all pedophiles, and then you're all like, well, what about like everybody on the right who's ever come out as a pedophile? Oh, well, they're standalone people, but everybody over here has to be organized. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, that's a double standard, but it doesn't matter because that's not even what we're here to talk about. What I want to talk about is how these stupid Karens on TikTok are running around being like, oh my God, the AC didn't work at my theater, so they're clearly trying to stop me from watching this movie. Okay?
Okay.
I go to the movies like 3 times a month. You know, yeah. Like I go a lot. Okay, I go more than most people go. I have the cinema that.
But to be fair, you know, he has a job here.
Yeah, I have to review stuff. Okay.
For you.
Yeah. So I've been in theaters where the AC goes off. I've been in theaters when the lights don't turn off. Okay, I went to go watch The Witch. Okay, the one spelled with 2 V's. All right, it's a scary movie. I needed the fucking lights off. It really pissed me off. Okay, but I didn't exit it being like, oh my God, these Christian fascists didn't want me to watch my satanic movie. No, I'm like, yo, it happens. You know, I've been in movie theaters when the AC goes off. All right, first of all, we're facing the most hot freaking summer the freaking planet has ever seen. Some ACs are gonna break. Okay, so I like to preface this. You know, I keep using because that big word I just recently unlocked. You know?
Fucking achievement.
Yeah,
you can use this word.
Yeah. So look, it's hyper focused on right now because people are making a big deal about it. It was like when we covered Mount Everest. All right, remember we talked about it one week, and then back to back stories kept coming out because people were paying attention. That's how things happen. So just because you see cases pop up, that's not. It's the exact same thing.
What is the thing from statistics?
Yeah, it's correlation does not equal causation.
Eso.
All right, and that's what people have to understand. And the biggest one that pisses me off is you go to the final image. They're all like, "There's a lot of empty theaters." Okay, that's what they're crying about too. Well, this is where the marketing scheme came out. They were like, they're trying to suppress our movie. So go ahead and buy someone else a movie so that they could go watch it. Okay? So if people are buying an extra ticket, guess what? No one's going to go watch that movie because no one has that ticket. Right here, it's called a pay it forward, right? Why would you show up to a movie theater when you don't have a ticket? So now you have empty theaters because you guys are buying an extra ticket. Their goal was like 2 million. They're almost at 5.
Yeah.
5 million seats that were unattended. It's a no-brainer. It's really dumb. And y'all fell for a marketing ploy. and everybody's all like, "Oh, they don't want you to find about pedophiles and stuff." I'm like, "Have you not watched Taken 1, 2, and 3?"
We could go for free. Get one of those tickets.
I think like every major studio passed on this garbage movie.
Oh, really?
You know, yeah. And just because it's literally, they were saying that this guy self-sucking himself. There's like an image of him, and I think like Jesus kneeling before him. And whenever they asked him that, like, what's up with this? Like, do you think you're bigger than that? It's like, well, that's how they see me. Yeah, so it's just like this dude literally made a movie about himself and painted himself to be like this big hero that he's really not. So I refuse to support it. I'll be like, first of all, if it's in the background and it's on, I'm not gonna get up and change it. Right. I'm like, but I'm not gonna go out of my way.
That sounds like the sound of freedom, right there.
Yeah. We just listening to the sound. Is
well,
that what
I'm
mean?
saying
what
you had the
about?
freedom to hear it.
Oh,
damn.
So America.
It's just a pun. Dude, you were talking about annoying things at the movie theater. Dude, I went to go watch Elemental.
Oh, yeah.
At some point in the, kind of towards the middle of the movie, some freaking iPad kid was just watching something loud as hell.
No way.
You could just hear the like, rah, 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 and people started getting mad, and then I think this one lady yelled, "Hey, we're trying to watch a movie." And I'm just like, what the heck? Like, really? Like, if you're going to take your kids to the movie so they can be on an iPad, just don't fucking go.
Yeah.
There's actual kids like me who want to watch this cartoon, you know? Jesus.
I think when you paint it like that, it's a little different because you did go watch a child movie. But
That's
then
true,
again, you know, these movies are rated E for everybody.
It is, but it's a movie theater.
Are they really? I think it's rated G whenever it's movies. Games are E.
Yeah, for gangsters. Well, that's what I thought it was.
Or
oh,
gurus.
this is for...
Ooh. What? There we go.
Oh, yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, but how was the movie? Did you enjoy it?
I think it was good. I think it's not like anything, like, how can you say? It's nothing like, I don't think it's anything novel. Like, you're not going to be like, wow, that was like something completely new.
I think this.
But I
like
think the story was solid.
I think this was like the worst show out for a movie, like ever.
The worst what?
Like show out for like a movie from the company that made it.
Probably, but I think it recovered. I think it did okay now. Speaking of money,
so maybe it was like opening week, I guess.
I think the opening week didn't do so good.
Yeah,
I think I recall seeing something like that, but it's cool. I mean, it really is more like a story about an immigrant family. That's kind of what it feels like.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Remember, I told you a joke because I had seen online that people are like, "Why am I gonna watch the segregation movie?"
Well, it's because it looks a little bit that way. I mean, there is an element to it because elements.
Yeah.
Well, it's because the thing
you're like, I'm not even trying anymore.
they just come out. No, but you know, it's like water and fire. You're like, oh, if there's too much water, the fire extinguishes. If there's too much fire, the water evaporates. So there's like, well, we can't really be together. But there's like, it's a family of fire people, and they're the first fire people to migrate to the city, which is filled with nothing but earth and air and water people.
Did they face racism?
So yeah, they want to go to a stadium. And they're like, no, and there's like a plant that's supposed to be a plant that can withstand any element. So the main character of the story, the fire girl, she's like, oh, I want to go see the plant. But they're like, no, what if they put it on fire? So they're like, you can't come see it. So they kind of like go and live on the city, like kind of like in a very niche area of where only they live. And then more fire people start to migrate, so they build a community.
Yeah.
But they're kind of like, we don't like water people. We don't like... Mostly the water people, because the water people funded the city, and water extinguished fire. So they have like this thing where like we don't want to hang out with them, and they don't want to hang out with us. But obviously, you have from the trailer, you have a girl made out of fire and a guy made out of water, and they're like, ooh, they're flirting and shit. So
I was all like, after I told you the whole segregation joke, I was like, it's basically just like a Romeo and Juliet story, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, because I think they in the 5 kind of stories that exist, you know how they always say that like they always fall under a category. I think Romeo and Juliet's one of them. So that's probably
for
one
romance,
of the,
like two people that love each other, but
they're not
like
supposed to be together.
They're not supposed to be together. There's a social thing preventing them from being together, etc., etc. So
yeah,
I know.
Well, did you like it?
I think it's solid. It's a solid.
You should have thrown your drink at that kid.
I should have. I didn't know which one was it though.
All of them.
Yeah, there you go. That's a fair answer. But any last comments on your Sound of Freedom?
No. If you watch it, you're not the bad person. But I'm tired of seeing these Facebook posts from like old, like 40-year-old ladies who don't speak English. I'm like, ma'am, like please understand it's marketing. I'm like, don't fall for it. Yeah.
Vámonos.
Let's see. Do we have anything else you want to close out with, or what are we looking at?
The Word on Fire?
Yeah. The
World on Fire?
The World on Fire. Yeah.
Let's see. What's this?
Yeah. So we're about to break like the world record for the hottest like recorded thing ever, I think, and it's 131 degrees. It's freaking insane how hot that is. And it says that tourists are flocking to Death Valley to experience the world record heat. Which, when you think about it, it's dumb, but I'm all like, who else can say that they've been in the desert when it was like 131
You
degrees?
could say
it's the Mount Everest thing all over again.
You could say you're the strongest person on the planet or the most heat-resistant person on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
You said, have you ever been in a hotter place?
And like you stand there longest, you break a world record.
Oh, yeah, new record. I mean, I used to clean ovens. They were hot as hell, but, sure.
Was it 131 degrees?
I'm pretty sure if it cooks a chicken, it's pretty hot. But I'm not in there when the chicken's been cooked. So.
Obviously.
So, I'd wait for them to cool down.
Yeah.
Wait it.
So I don't know.
Qatar was pretty hot. I'm trying to remember. I think it went up to 118.
Yeah.
I don't think it went beyond 118 when I was there.
Well, I think Arizona constantly sees like 115, like around there. So I think it's pretty much around the same. Yeah, it's just this like 131 seems insane.
And I'm curious, like right here, is it do you happen to know if this is like a dry area or a humid area? Because the heat feels very different.
It's in California. I think it's dry.
Dry as hell.
Yeah, it's the Death Valley. I mean, it's called Death Valley for a reason.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah, but I mean,
but it is a valley. Just saying. You could say I went to the valley.
It once was a valley.
It once was a valley.
Yeah, and that's just like more and more thing about it. But it was on Sunday. We could actually check if it broke the record. You want to Google it and find out?
Que bongo.
Just Death Valley temperature for Sunday. The Sunday that just passed.
128.
Ooh, didn't
y'all travel there for no reason.
Did it break the what's the look up the record for the hottest day on
Death Valley?
Or just in general?
Anywhere?
Just in general. Hottest temperature recorded.
134 in July 1913 at Furnace Creek. Well, it's called Furnace Creek.
Yeah, that's kind of insane.
It's like
Yeah.
There ain't no Mount Everest. Well, I don't know what Furnace Creek is, but I mean, if you call it Furnace, it's probably already hot in there.
Let's look it up. Then I'm guessing the stupid Instagram page was off by a couple. Yeah, let's see. Furnace Creek
in California also.
Yeah. Those. Oh, it looks hot there.
It looks cool though.
Well, and cool is not the right words to use.
Yeah, Furnace Creek. Maybe they call it Furnace because it's really hot.
Yeah, that would make sense.
But then maybe it's hot because they called it Furnace. Like, how do we know which is first, the chicken or the egg?
Look at the weather. Look at the weather.
Right now?
Yeah, no, right there on the right hand side. 122 degrees.
Yeah, today.
Tuesday 121 and on Wednesday 119.
Hell yeah,
that is
temperature dropping.
That's progress. Let's go.
Let's go.
Fuck you, global warming.
Whatever you're doing there, keep doing it.
I like your optimism. That's really nice. Yeah. Let's check the folder real quick. I don't want to miss anything important that we might need to get back to. God damn it. I forgot about the dumbass Andrew Tate brothers said some dumb shit.
That or just you had other random stuff, but that's it.
Nah, screw it. That's too long. We'll probably talk about it next time. The Clout Detective. Okay, we can do this one real quick. All right. I saw this TikTok. I thought it's a lie. I don't think it's real.
Okay.
I need you to let me know if I'm wrong. Okay.
You're wrong.
So
when in doubt.
So you can actually play volume on this one. I don't think there's any music playing on it. So it's this guy walking around the Bay Area in California, which I think is San Francisco.
What's the most?
And apparently they have weird ass dances over there,
like Fortnite.
Yeah, but I think they're made up. I think he's telling say a word and then just make up a funny dance.
Ooh,
okay.
Okay.
So that was my initial thought. Okay. So let's see.
Did you get that impression from watching this video? Or was there something else that made you feel that way?
No, just this video.
What's the most iconic Bay Area dance?
Oh, easy. The Brookfield.
So Brookfield. If you don't know about it, you don't know about dancing in the Bay.
What's the most iconic Bay Area dance?
You should know this next one.
I ain't gonna lie, you damn near could say the bird by Mac J, bro. Some people
The
be
bird.
like super stiff and try to do the bird. You gotta be like a nerd, throw your glasses on.
Like you.
Oh shit! You know that's not bad.
The Smeesh.
Smeeze, can you hit it?
See, I think I've seen that one before. So that's whenever I
I
started.
think I've seen the bird one.
You've seen the bird?
I think I've seen the bird.
Of course you have.
I think I've done the bird.
I wouldn't put it past you.
It was
All right.
smooth. You gotta give him that.
Oh, it's the cliff, man.
This one seems fake as hell.
Yeah, bro. Hold on.
See, that's why I don't believe it.
That's-
That's why I don't believe it. It makes no sense.
That's kind of like if you did that move, I don't think it was that good enough to even think of a name.
No. Who would, and call it the cliff?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then now look here. He's asking an old man. Dang it, he is swagged out, but you know.
Coming out of Castlemont High School.
The swoop.
So that's it. So they kind of do it both sides.
What's the most iconic Bay Area dance move?
Arguably the Smeeze.
See,
or the
he
Thizzle
brought up
dance.
the Smeeze
All right,
again.
this is the Thizzle dance right here. Feel me?
I think I've seen that.
Yeah, but that seems like something very common. Is it? See? So another
Oh, we got
person
one
knows the
more.
Smeeze.
The Mavi.
The Mobby.
So what do you think? Are they real? Or you
I
think this is like they're pulling like goofs and gaffs on us?
It's half and half.
Half and half. Right? There's like some of them there that
Like,
make me
I
want to
feel
doubt
like
it.
at some point maybe it was like just do whatever, bro, just for the camera.
That's what I think it is.
like not exactly staged, but like you know, it's like if you don't know anything, just think of something and then boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, and which makes for a good video because I think it did pretty good on TikTok.
It did. Oh.
Yeah.
What did people say? Did you get a chance to look at the comments by any chance?
I think I started looking through the videos and like on one of the rap songs was all like, "Oh, we're from the Bay, so we dance a little different," and at that point, I was confirmed. Look at our answer. I think you might have to kill the volume.
Let's do it. I'll
Yeah.
kill anything.
Oh, gee, what
for music.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so right here we're gonna have some guy like actually like he's dancing it to the beat. Yeah.
To the beat, which we can hear, but
yeah. So look him hit the bear.
the other guy did the bird better.
Yeah, and that one looks really ridiculous.
You know what this reminds me of? Like those Grand Theft Auto like dances at the beach when you were driving in the car, and they'll just be like they'll just be dancing on the.
Yeah, because to be honest, you're right. Because there's not really. Can you really do that throughout the entire song? But he's switching between them pretty good. You know, like you were listening to the beat, you would hear that. It seems to be legit.
And he did the bird.
Yeah, and I like exploring different cultures. Doesn't this end like in a very positive way? You know, you learn something new that the Bay Area has really weird dance moves.
And, you know, I think maybe this would be a place where if you have a move that you think you would like to showcase, you could go there. No one would judge you.
True.
You'd be like, this is a new move for Bay Area.
And another thing, the Bay Area seems like they would be very, very accepting of TikTok dancers because there'll be no judgment there. Because let's be completely honest, a lot of TikTok dances aren't really dances. They're just like
for sure.
Like, well, it's not. It's because I think. Well, I mean, it's interpretive dance is weird as hell. So, never mind.
What do you mean by interpretive dance? Like,
because anything can basically be dance as long as you're moving to music.
Rhythm.
Yeah, but it's just like whenever you see TikToks and they're just doing like super simple stuff, and you want to call that dancing, and then like you look at like like actual people dancing like at parties or like actual like dancers as a profession.
Mm-hmm.
Would you really consider it dancing?
Okay. Would you say performer?
Yeah. But then again, like I'm saying, I'm not gonna gatekeep dancing because I don't care enough. I was just, I'm just putting that comparison out there,
I mean, it's like I get what would you call like a choreography?
Well, that's dancing for sure.
That's dancing, right?
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like the difference because the TikTok dance are just like for like 10 seconds of the song, and like most of the times you can do it with just your hands. It doesn't really involve. Like you actually.
What was
moving
that
your feet.
freaking song? Whenever TikTok was starting to go viral, like the fucking, I hated that thing.
Oh yeah, like
that thing. I hated that song. It was everywhere. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Exactly. Is that dancing? That's what I was saying.
It's like I think that's like it's kind of like when you're dancing and then you do that one weird move in the middle of dancing. Like maybe like you're dancing with your partner and there's like one spin. And you don't spin 24/7, you know? Like it's like you're dancing normal and it's one spin.
It's like a freestyle.
So maybe it's like you're dancing and then you're like and then you do it one and then you keep dancing. Yeah. Please don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do
You're
it.
right.
Don't do it.
I remember you saying how much you
I don't know why.
eventually you started grinding your gears.
Obviously TikTok has a thing for finding that catchy beat and just putting it in every clip for every reason. And a lot of the times, most of the time they're good, but that one just didn't land on me.
Well,
good.
you know, nowadays artists are actually told to write songs that have catchy parts.
That have a catchy
that
part.
could become TikTok.
Yeah,
like
I remember that.
Freaking father.
Yeah.
Ooh, new word unlocked.
Which one?
Father.
Father?
Not father. Father.
Father.
Yeah, never mind. Don't worry about it.
FAGTHE.
I'm gonna Google it.
Nah.
Well, thank you for joining us. We have been the Unqualified Gurus podcast. Danny?
Yes, we are. No, I was just gonna say again, no description because the writers are on strike. Let's do it. Actually, if you notice, I didn't use ChatGPT on the last one, so you're welcome. You are very welcome. I wrote it myself. It was shorter, but I wrote it myself.
Yeah,
so
yeah. I don't mind.
It was short and sweet.
Do whatever it takes.
Whatever
Danny.
it takes.
It's a lot of work. So
yeah, thank you again for joining us. Check out the link tree for all the links. Go check out this full photography video because there's a new one and the other ones were good too. So if you haven't checked them out, go check them out. What else you gonna do in your week? There's no writers writing anything. Just go watch his video instead. All right, Oscar. Right. Now you lead us out with a piece.
Peace.